Hey YouTubers, Xfactor here. I hope you guys are excited as I am. If not, your jimmies are about to be rustled. But before we do that, let's talk about the gameplay. P90, close quarter domination, scrap metal. Why do I like this gun? Couple reasons. Number one, 51 in the mag. That is very beneficial, especially when you run into clumps of bad guys. Number two, hip fire death machine. It's just absolutely nasty, and you don't have to burst fire this too much. The good news, the second you lay off the trigger, it resets your cone of fire, your bloom, and you're about to see it here. I'm going to mag dump one guy, stop, mag dump the other guy. Look at that. It just shreds people from those ranges. If they're further away, just give it the burst fire every 8 to 10 rounds, or if they're even farther away or you're suppressed, 4 to 5 rounds per burst, and this thing will just dominate people. So how about we get to it and rustle some jimmies? Anybody that goes to E3 on June 10th, at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll get the chance to play the Battlefield 4 multiplayer at the EA DICE event. Press and special people who probably wait in a ridiculous line will have a shot at it. But don't worry. If you can't go, DICE, Battlefield, Amazon, and multiple publications have us all covered. They're going to live stream it. So, first and foremost, I'm going to link a Facebook page down below. It's the Battlefield 4 E3 multiplayer demo page. Here you can check out the latest news for this event because they haven't posted a link just yet. So stay active on this Facebook link and make sure you check it out. I'll Twitter it as soon as I get a hold of it. Again, it starts at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Amazon will also be live streaming some Battlefield 4 multiplayer because that's their preferred partner for sales, believe it or not, outside of Origin. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of access Amazon has. With that being said, I am super excited to see this Battlefield 4 multiplayer reveal at E3, and I've been itching ever since DICE flew me out to the private reveal party in San Francisco. We only saw the single player, the same thing everybody saw on the internet. That's it. Great party, had a great time, met some pretty kick-ass people, but it left me with a million questions because at the end of the day, what did single player really show us? It really left me with more questions than it gave me answers. And that's the question I have for you guys. What are you going to be looking for as you see coverage of this multiplayer event on my page or other pages, or get to watch the live stream? Are you looking for a different class balance, something that reflects Bad Company 2? Are they going to change suppression? Will the mechanics really change between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4? Level Cap did a comparison video with the single player footage that we saw and what's in Battlefield 3. Recoil on the gun looked the same. Reload animation was the same. It also took the same amount of time. So the question is, what's really going to change in Battlefield 4? Or are we going to have familiar mechanics? Which I'm not complaining about. Because if you get used to something, you can easily transition to that game and not have to worry about all these little nuances. Sure, there's going to be some new tricks up their sleeve, which that's what I'm really excited to see, especially maps, vehicles, and what's up with this land, air, and sea theme. And last but not least, what about spectate mode and battle recorder? Something the community has been calling for years. Hopefully that's included, but that's kind of my little list. My curiosity is, what are you guys most interested in? Is it the guns, the maps, the new vehicles? Is it the mechanics of the game? The little nuances of things that could potentially have changed or be identical? It's an exciting time. I can't wait to start watching this live stream event and covering it on my channel. So look for a flood of videos over the next couple days after E3 is over, because I understand most of you guys won't be able to watch the live streams as they happen. So I'm going to try to decipher the information and put out as much as possible with the multiplayer in mind, whether it be maps, mechanics, guns, and anything you guys might mention down below. So keep those comments coming. It's really important because it's going to tell me what I really need to get to first. As you can see there, I bit off a little bit more than I can chew. Also important news in my personal life, the 14th. So 4 days after E3, I'll be going into the hospital with Mrs. Xfactor, and we will be having our second little munchkin. That's correct. On the 14th, I'll be a dad ×2. So last year at Father's Day, I had 0 kids. This year at Father's Day, I'll have 2 beautiful daughters, and I couldn't be any more excited or happy. How about one last clip, and here's the thought process. Instead of flashing A, go after the guys who are stuck in this hallway. Why? Because the second you flash A, if they're paying attention, they're probably going to come back. And the last thing you want to do is be squeezed from multiple angles. It's not going to work out, especially if you're one of 2 guys here or the only guy here. The P90 is a great weapon in close quarters, especially on this specific map, because there's not a ton of wide open space that people can shoot long lanes down and just outgun you with a better suited gun at those ranges. Give this gun a try. I've always had a blast with it, and you don't even need to ADS very often. It's just that accurate. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the P90 footage and some close quarters domination, had some fun with me, and don't forget to check out the links down below for the Facebook event that DICE and EA is sponsoring. If you're excited, had a little fun, learned something, don't forget about the old thumbs up. See you, YouTube.